Hello, friendos. How are we doing today? Welcome in. Happy Sunday fun day. I hope everyone is doing a-okay. Greek was first today. I'm so impressed, Greek. But you were watching the VOD as we went live. I love that. And hi, Kimmers. How are you? Mickey, great to see you today. Hope you've had a good weekend. I know yours is coming to a close. Haluzer, hi. Greek is vibing. Got some Arabic coffee. Yummo. And yeah, I am super excited to make these pancakes today. Never done it before. Have always kind of eyed them up. I think we'll be able to make it work. Hi, T-Boy ZNY. Hello. Watching the VOD and then we went live. Man, that pork yesterday, insanity. And I cannot wait to like shave it nice and thin. We're gonna put some with the pancakes today. Kind of sweet and savory going down. Yeah, we hate this time difference, but it won't matter on Friday because you'll be on holidays. Woohoo! Hi, Tika Stella. Hope you're doing good. And Titan, yeah, Kate is on time. He faints. He fainted. It's unbelievable. I was on it this morning. Yeah, we got up early. We watched the last Formula One race of the season. And the person that we were, I think Sammy was cheering for, at least I was cheering for him all season. He won, which is so exciting. It was an insane race. Hi, Farby. Good to see you. You're on holidays Friday after 4:30 p.m. Let's go. Mickey, the lights did not go up today. Was too busy in the pub. Sometimes that happens, right? And I'm doing good, Titan. Yeah, doing good. The sun is shining. We had a little dusting of snow, so now I know what Titan has been up to. And yeah, it's actually pretty warm outside. Excited to cook some brunch today and then relax. See y'all tomorrow. Sammy's back to work, so he'll be going to bed early. We got our rando coffee. Still working on that, so cheers to all of you. That is amazing, Greek. 10 days off fully. I hope you have the best time ever. Yay for coffee. It's so nummy. You had a sirloin steak today for lunch. Is that pretty typical or popular in the UK? Yeah, other than that, hope everyone's Sunday is treating you well. So quick and easy Sunday today. We also have some cookie baking going on. So I'll post up this menu. We can go over it. So main dish today is our Japanese fluffy pancakes, made kind of the style as a souffle. So this will be exciting to do together. A little bit of egg whipping. So I brought those in now to kind of warm up and temp up. His eggs will whip up better, especially the whites. If you have them warmer, we got some milk warming up for the souffle as well. Either sirloin or rump steak is popular. Mickey, do you have a recipe for a sirloin roast that they typically do in the UK? Mish wants me to make one for her pots and pans redemption, so I thought I would just ask somebody that lives in the UK because she said she had that before. A big roast sirloin. I'm not even sure how they would plate it up. Used to get the house sirloin at Outback, Paloozer, because it was 10 bucks. Yeah, so cheap. But it's so flavorful. Like sirloin, it might not be the most tender, but it really tastes beefy. Steak and eggs with your pancakes? Yeah, thanks. You're the best. I don't have any steak. I got nothing of that sort. I got a little bit of bacon. Lauren. Hi, Lauren. How have you been? Sirloin steak, onion rings, mushrooms with fries and peppercorn sauce. Yo, that actually sounds really delicious. I have some green peppercorns to use up, if that's like a typical thing. So to go with our pancakes today, because I always like to make a couple of like little condiments or garnishes, we'll do an apple cranberry compote. And then the shaved roasted pork from yesterday's stream, which is spiced with garlic and herbs. It's very nice. It's nice and firm outside as well because it was really cool overnight, so it'll help us shave it thinner and perfectly. And then finishing up from yesterday's stream, baking German soft gingerbread cookies, also known as Lebkuchen. We made up the dough yesterday. It has ground hazelnuts in it, lemon and orange zest, coffee, and then we scoop out the cookie dough onto these ginger thins, and then that gets baked all together. I will say we have literally 20% pellets left in the Traeger, so we have to be on it today for our cookie baking. I was thinking maybe we would start either by prepping the cookies, or we'll take a peek at the souffle recipe, whether that has to rest a little bit after we make it, because then we can go into the cookies after that. Is that what they call it, Paloozer? Michael J. Crocodile Dundee, aka the New York strip loin. Mickey, it's also very good washed down with wine. I will keep that in mind, thank you. And hi, Armored, how are you? You're okay, Lauren? Been busy taking care of your mom and your horse a lot? Hey, that is all good. Life happens, right? As long as you have been well. 20%. 20% of pellets, which we did some cookie baking yesterday, and it only went down 10%. It was at 30 when I started the preheat, and then we finished, it was at 20. So I was like, yeah, it's pushing it, but I think we'll be okay. Plus, it's not too cold outside today, so it doesn't have to really work too hard to heat up. We'll be okay. All right, so recipes for today. There are 3 awesome ones. First one there, the German, is for the gingerbread cookies. German soft gingerbread is what it's called in English translation. And then the recipe for the souffle pancake. And then lastly, our apple pear compote. Yeah, how do you even cook with 20 pellets? That would be probably impossible. And hi, Dave, how are you? 84 Bitleys, thank you very much. I appreciate that. The kitty is empty. And hello, by the way. Dave, I was trying to race you yesterday in Forza. I was having fun playing games, and then we were like, holy smokes, it's 10 p.m. already. We got to start winding down. And yeah, good one, Dust. Caught an anchovy in Animal Crossing. Time to make the pizza. Hi, Scooter. How are you doing? Okay, so souffle pancake recipe from Just One Cookbook. Very well known for Asian and Japanese recipes. I know we did originally post one from Food Network, but actually someone that I follow on Instagram a lot, she just made these recently and said that this recipe works really good. So I was like, you know what? We'll just do this one instead. And hello, Polteray. How are you? Couldn't do the Traeger on no pellets. Nope. You need pellets for it to work, Greek. Once it runs out, that's it. Oh no, Dave. A full-blown emergency at home? Well, I hope everyone is okay. And I also want to say, just like sending out some vibes to the southern states where that tornado ripped through. Holy smokies. We were watching a little bit of like YouTube news, and just like all of the love needs to go there. Crazy stuff. You're way off kilter today, Lauren. You actually thought he was fishing. No, just Animal Crossing. Yeah, and plus like the tornado at night, like the only time you saw it is when there was lightning. Terrifying. Okay, so original recipe that they post on the website for the souffle pancakes only makes like 1 serving, 3 pancakes. So it does have a little thing where you can put more servings. So we're gonna make 12 pancakes today. So we're gonna need, oh, what? We can even do metric? Unreal. They have US and metric measurements. So 8 large eggs. That's why we have them out and warming up right now. Whole milk, vanilla. Important one for this is cake flour. Here, let me just pull this out and I'll show you what our cake flour looks like. Also known as cake and pastry flour. There we go. So make sure you have that. I don't think it'll work without it. Don't quote me on that because this is my first time ever making these. but usually if it calls for cake flour, you can't substitute. And Torino, my dude, yeah, is it? Is it really? 27 months? Holy smokes. How was your weekend, sir? I feel like I haven't seen you that much. Thanks for being part of the crew, requesting a ton of awesome things for us to make lately. I love it. And good afternoon, Suki. One of the tanks started venting in the front room. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then the neighbors were smoking on the other side of the fence. What? That is insane. So everything's okay then. You have not been alive since Friday. So Torino has come back from the dead. If we are ever wondering, it is possible. Welcome back. It's great to have you. Titan only has 238,000 pots and pans. I hope that you're doing okay, Torino. Whoa. Yeah, Titan dug them up. Okay, other important ingredients for our souffle pancakes: baking powder, sugar, a neutral flavored oil just for the griddle when we're greasing the pan. So vegetable oil, canola oil, and then just a little bit of water. This is interesting, to steam. Slightly steam the pancakes because they're really tall, right? So it helps cook it through. Yeah, that's what you call respawn leg. Was in bed from Friday before supper until 5 a.m. this morning. Thanks for coming back. Okay, just scrolling down. Separate egg whites and yolks into 2 bowls. Huh? They're saying to freeze the egg whites. I've always been told to have them warm. I'm reading this post. Yeah, I know, Astra. Chill egg whites. Total opposite of what you learned. Literally. Seen most American recipes use room temperature. Almost 99% of Japanese chiffon cake recipes require cold, well refrigerated, or sometimes half frozen. Okay. Chilled egg whites will make very fine and smooth meringue with small and strong air bubbles inside. They will remain strong even in the oven and help the batter rise higher and fluffier. Who has learned this before? This is the first, and I'm in shock. So obviously we'll start there. Separate the egg whites and the yolks. Get the whites outside into the outdoor freezer, and away we go. Yeah, tall, and that is correct, Paloozers. You cook on a very, very low heat. So it's not a quick, like, flapjack pancake cookery today. And you also want to make sure that you, wherever you're cooking the pancakes, is you have a lid to put on said pan. Yeah, for sure, Mickey. Do some walking when you're off with the doggo and mum. Torino is making, Sammy, say it, Nalinsinki.
Nalinsinki!
Naleshnike. We inspired him.
Nalinsinki.
Yeah, outdoor freezer. You mean Canada? Okay, so we just learned this. We gotta freeze the egg whites. I'm gonna keep on going down this recipe here. Also love this souffle pancake recipe because they put photos of literally every step and how things should look. It's always so much more helpful when you have that to reference when you're doing something for the first time. Heat the whites. La-di-da. Start heating up the pan. I remember this one is we have to heat up the pan a little bit early. You wanted the temp like really dialed in. Do. Hold that stuff in.
Hi, Mickey.
Make sure to gently mix the batter thoroughly. Each pancake gets roughly 4 scoops of batter. About 2 to 3 tablespoons per scoop. So we don't really rest the souffle mixture after we make it. So that is good to know. So really the only important one is to make sure we really chill the egg whites. And then we can fit everything else in from there. Dialed in. You've had blizzards too, Scooter? It was so nice, the snow this morning. Nice big flakes. It's so fluffy and light. Inspired? Nah, you always do it this time of year. Oh yeah, you're just prepping it early for Christmas. I love that. I can see that being awesome to just take out of the freezer, put it in the oven. Dunzo. Oh no, Scoots. Hey, this puppy just decided that she would like to try some of the cookies I took off of the countertop. Teaching dogs. It's a lifelong journey. Okay. Separate eggs. I'm actually in shock right now that no one has like asked what is going on behind us here. Everyone's still sleepy or what? Chill whites, let's say, besides separate eggs. Oh, you had 2 of your interstates closed since Friday, Scoots? Be careful out there. Yeah, we'll take all of the fluff, please. And hello, Clemmy. How are you doing? I'm just looking at the gingerbread recipe here for baking instructions. So this is where we ended off. Put the gingerbread dough in a bowl with a lid on it and let rest in the fridge, preferably overnight. The next day, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. So what is that? 350 Fahrenheit? Oh, I put one too many L's. Vune's gonna be so proud of me. I think I spelled that right. 356. So if anyone is ever wondering if I'm using Fahrenheit and you use metric, we do have a, what do we call it? Conversion command. That's the words. Oh, well, usually Sammy has his desk here, right? And he's playing games. That's gone. No one even noticed it. The freedom units, a conversion command. So we also have the same thing for Fahrenheit. And hi, Eric, how are you? Okay, so we're going to prep our baking pan with our silicone sheets, or parchment works as well. Place the gingerbread dough on the wafers using a bell or spread it with a knife. I was thinking of just using like a little ice cream scooper so we don't get messy. Place on the tray with a little space between them. They diverge slightly and create a typical dome shape when baking. Bake for around 15 to 18 minutes at 350. I think I'll probably go closer to 360 since it was 356 just with the Traeger. And that's it. I'll just do gingerbread. 360F. 15 to 18 minutes. So a little bit longer bake time than the typical cookie, but the batter seems very wet. I will say that. And like a bit loose. Okay, so once we get that going, start by separating the eggs, let the whites chill, then we'll work on our gingerbread, and then we can come back and make the souffle batter. Souffle batter, as well as our compote. And we always just make a list so we don't forget anything. And then just the quickly at the end, shaved pork. And that should be it. Sweet. I'm excited. Yeah, that's what we were gonna tell everyone, Titan, if they were asking, like, where did everything go? We had a big fight last night, guys. He's out of here. Scooter says she voted him off the island. Turns out you can't put thumbprint cookies in the fridge. Yeah, they did spread out so flat. Oh no, Scoots. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's literally like an archway. It's completely open because this part that we are in was actually added onto the house after it was built the first time. I'm so excited, Clemmy. Yeah, Sammy lives in the food truck now. We're actually condensing everything into the room to kind of test out how we will be living in the truck. Thought it would be awesome. And then I have more space to work in here too. Okay, I'm gonna switch the scene and away we go. Let's get to it. No more dilly-dallying. So I'll get, I think, just a couple of bowls or containers out here. So have to move this. Move the cart. See, now I got way more room to like roll stuff around. Yeah. Woohoo! What if we do this? Because I'm pretty sure that the egg whites are what we start with whipping. What if we just put the egg whites into the stand mixer bowl? Because that's where we start. Hey. We're gonna make 12 pancakes. Sorry, I went... I went away from the web page and then it messed up my scale. Sammy's kicked out. That's it. He ate all my chocolate chat and I said, heck it. To heck with y'all. Heck. Oh, thank you, Clemmy. It's a very comfy shirt. Okay, 8 large eggs separated. Easy mode. Yeah, out in the cold. Poor guy. Tough times.
I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me.
Okay. 8 eggs. Oh no! This one. I hate when that happens. When obviously it got cracked in like transport and then it sticks into the carton and you just can't even get it out. R.I.P. So we're gonna do all of the eggs cracked first into here and then we'll separate the yolk into the smaller container. The yolks can stay inside. Oh, I might have effed it already. We absolutely cannot break the yolk. New container. Absolutely cannot. Why? Because then your egg whites are not gonna whip up. Sammy gets to eat an egg late or later. Absolutely not. So be careful. That's 1 egg down. Oh my gosh, this one fell on the shell. I'm about to lose it. She's about to break. Okay, that one's cracked too. I think we'll be able to use it though. What kind of quality control is this? Yeah, we don't even want that one, Greek. That's cracked onto the carton. That can't be good for you. Once the air gets in there, I'm sure it's like rotten inside. How are you doing today, Vion? Did you catch up on your sleeps? Where are we at? 2, 4, 6? Holy, we only have two extra eggs if anything goes wrong. Really pushing it. I'm happy that I picked up these free-range eggs though from the store. They weren't too expensive and the yolks look much nicer than the other eggs we were using. Yahoo! How do you separate the eggs from the yolk? I will show you right now. I just do it with my hands. This is how I was taught by my pastry chef at culinary school. Way quicker to just crack them all in the same container. Oh, I see one cracked right there. I'll start with that one and be very careful. If I have to take a bit of white out with that, I will. We absolutely cannot mix any of the yolk into the white. Tried going to sleep, but you had too much going on in your head? Oh no, Vune. Stop trying after 3 hours, played some Overwatch. I think you need a full reset there, Vune. So we're gonna take this. Let some of the white fall off, but honestly, that's it. And then all I'm gonna go do, I'm literally gonna go wash my hands. Because if there's any residual fat from the yolk, then it's gonna contaminate the rest of the whites. And hi, Eric. Yeah, we even got pancake emotes for this today, guys. Wait, there's somebody in there. Good thing I got my soapy water bucket. Okay. Quick dry off. Nice. Slept for 4 hours, waiting for 11 p.m. to go to sleep. Good one. Okay, so let's keep going. We literally just go in with our hands, gently separate the white from the yolk. And then we just learned that the Japanese, instead of warming up the egg whites to whip them like how we were taught in North America, they actually do the exact opposite. They almost freeze the egg whites and then make meringue from there. Just goes to show, you really don't know it all. Always good to have an open mind. An empty plastic bottle. That way you don't have to touch it, Vion. I don't know. I don't mind this feeling anymore. I got used to it after separating so much being a pastry chef. Okay, hands are washed. Mickey, Sammy moved everything into the room right beside here. Oh no, Lauren! I feel so bad for you right now. My parents can't stop watching the Hallmark Christmas movies. They're not even that good. I think they might pertain more to that generation though, right? Okay, so just to keep things from drying out as it sits, we're gonna leave the yolks inside. I just don't want them to get a film over, and then the whites will go to the outdoor freezer here in Canada. And then I think I'm going to light the Traeger, and then we'll work on our Lebkuchen. Maybe I say it right, maybe it's wrong. Yeah, I think you're right, Paloozer. So having them cold, it said you give more structure to the egg whites that way. And Niffy Lou, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Your dad is rating the kiss out of 10? Oh my gosh. That's kind of adorable. Kind of like sticking your hand in olive oil or coconut oil. Yep. Pitch Perfect is not bad, actually. Okay, I will bring this away. I think Rando's just blowing snow, so I'll wait for him to finish that up. We can still prep the gingerbread, though. I'm bringing it in, and we're scooping onto the wafers. And you know what else I haven't done yet? Today is dip a chocolate crinkle cookie into my coffee. I have not done that yet. Okay, so there's the dough. This is what it turned out looking like. Just like gave it a little press this morning. It is quite soft, so let's go quick. And hi, Nessie. Don't be sorry. I'm the Canadian here. We're just happy that you do arrive. Better late than never. Do we have to put a poll up? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I always like to know where people stand.
100%.
That could be a fun poll. Have we ever watched it fully together, Sam? I don't think we've ever watched it during Christmas. Okay, so either parchment or silicone baking mat. Astra, it's okay. She's like, guys, what is happening out there? Hello, Turntable Tales. Okay, just wait to answer. Vune's putting the poll up. Relax. I see how strongly people feel about this already. Okay, where's my little scoop-de-duper? So, I don't know if this might be a little bit too large. We shall see. Let's first lay out the ginger wafers, and we just scoop right onto that. Anna's ginger thins, and I had to kind of look for these near the international cookies, let's say. Yeah, I don't think I've ever fully watched it either, Clemmy. Oh no, some people don't even care. I don't know where I stand. I want to say yes. Oh my gosh, I love how we open it up like a package of like cigarettes or something like that. Or is it not? I think it was supposed to be. Oh, there we go. Oh no! They're really wildin'. The dog's like, yes. So should we do like three per row? Just so it doesn't get too crowded. Because I find if you crowd the pan with cookies too much, it doesn't bake as evenly. Home Alone is like one of the best, in my opinion. Okay, first one. Pop that over to the side. Yeah, do you strongly agree or strongly disagree? Nowhere to get Nilla wafers in the city for true rum balls? I know Save on Foods used to carry them. But that was like that was my first job. So once I was like 14. Save on Foods carried them 16 years ago, Eric? And they might still have them. Mish, how are you? Is it 50-50 now? Oh, baby. Oh, snap. It's hard to find them? Shoot. I wonder if, like, tastes have changed, right? Okay, let's see how much this scoops out. Like, should we fill it? I feel like we might run out of cookie dough if we do that. This is what I'm thinking, like almost full. Oh, you didn't see that one. I got all excited for nothing. What? This is looking so good. And the dog is like very intrigued right now as to what is happening. This just looks good. I will say the dough to make this yesterday was like a bit of effort, but I think it's gonna be worth it. It feels very nice after it sat. Holy heck. I think after this, we're actually gonna start the apple pear compote. And that way it can just simmer right along as we do the souffle batter. I can put it over in the other area to just simmer on the burner. Okay, I might have to do a bit of extra cookie dough on the first one I scooped, just because I did go a bit smaller. I was being wary, so let's smash that back in. Fill it up. Hey. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just pop this right outside. I really am worried about them spreading out too much. Let's grab a couple clean dishcloths. As we scoop, we'll put it outside to chill. And then whenever my bro is done snow blowing outside, then I'll go light the Traeger up. Did I see a Wilson in here? Hi, Wilson. Whoa, so slippy. This is gonna be good. Good girl, Astra. You don't have these in Denmark, Mish? I cannot wait to see how these turn out. I really have no idea. And it looks like we're gonna have like extra dough. I don't know if I'll be able to bake it all today though. 20% pellets, let's do this. Risky business. The scoop works really great. Like, could not be more perfect sized, I think. And like not having to get your hands sticky or anything. Vune, you have a cold that you just can't shake? Ugh. And yeah, you know that it's not COVID. This is gonna make more than 35 cookies even. Holy heck. Cookies for the masses. Maybe I will prep a couple more pans and we'll just load it up. These are so cute looking. What the heck? I'm doing good, Wilson. Thank you for asking. Yeah, feeling good today. We watched our Formula 1 race so that we didn't get any spoilers. Because I know some of our viewers watched too. And that was so exciting. Craziest race I think we ever watched. My heart was beating so much. Dang it, Wilson. Some hip issues. Sending you some healing vibes through the internet. I hope that gets better. Okay. How much to have a German sweets box sent to the US? Are you asking Vune? Oh, you sent your friend in LA some sweets last year, but it got confiscated. Oh, so yeah, there's a couple things you have to keep in mind when doing that. That's what I had to look up here with our postage. What did I write? Number one, it helps if you type up or have a typed up recipe in the box of all the things you're sending. You have to make sure it says gift on it, specifying that it's home baked goods. only for personal consumption, not for resale. If you don't hit all those checks, they probably will confiscate. But yeah, so far every cookie box that we sent out from the subathon, everyone has received theirs. So that shows that it does work if you put all those things. Phew. You got a dodo code, Dust? Send it to me on Discord. For sure! And then I'll send you mine. Just mark it as a video game or DVDs. Then it'll really get confiscated, LoJack. Yeah, as soon as you lie about what's in the box, you're done. And then you could also get huge fines for that, so don't do that. Please don't. Say days? Davey days? What is that? They can't scan everything. Yeah, but Customs does not mess around. Good one, friends. Is Die Hard 1 a Christmas movie? 59% of people said yes. Chat has voted. Okay, I think that's it for this. I will bake the rest when we have more pellets. I'm just gonna leave the scoop in here because I don't think I'll be using it for anything else until then. We did good, Astra. Let's just wrap it back up. Oh, I kept the plastic. Winning. I'll just reopen this. And away we go. Wait, 1 and 2 are Christmas movies? Sorry, I didn't make the poll. Gosh. Either correct or indifferent. Right, Paloozer. Right. Okay, next up, apple, cranberry, compote. We'll get started. And I even thought it would be nice to use an Asian pear. Mish feels very strongly about this. I hate Bruce Willis. Are you really sorry for saying that? I don't feel it. Gremlins? What is Gremlins? Gremlins is an amazing movie. I want one. Need a gremlin in our life. Okay, while I'm out here, I'm gonna go light the Traeger. Literally just enough pellets. Ask me if I'm terrified. I might be terrified. I wonder if it even starts up with only a certain amount of pellets. I wonder, chat. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. We'll get the app up on the phone so I can really watch the temp as it heats up. The Brisket Misfit, 27 degrees Fahrenheit. You've never watched Gremlins? Is Gremlins a Christmas movie? I never really thought of it as that, but maybe I haven't watched it recently. Gremlins is ace. You haven't even seen Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? Lauren, please. Dust, do you people live under rocks? Mish, what are you even doing here? I don't know. Okay, taking a peek at our apple pear compote recipe that is linked. Total time. Wait, it just says prep 20 minutes. What? Cook 3¼ hours? There is absolutely no way. Who wrote this? Oh, put everything in a slow cooker, turn it on low, and walk away. That's not exactly what we're gonna be doing today. And hi, Gearbox. This is what it says. Combine the first 10 ingredients, stir in a couple tablespoons of orange juice, cook on low until the fruit is tender. If you're doing it in a slow cooker, 3 to 4 hours. So, apples, pears, orange, dried cranberries, brown sugar, butter, lemon juice, cinnamon, ginger. And then at the end, we thicken with a little cornstarch slurry, it says, if we need. Apples have a good amount of pectin, so we might not have to do that. Okay, away we go. Oh, I have watched Christmas Vacation. Yeah, don't you fret about me. I've watched my fair share of Christmassy movies. What, Mish? Bune is getting you German sweets? I would be excited too. I keep walking over there to go to the cart for my knife. It's back there now. Okay. So who has had one of these before? An Asian pear. They're so juicy and crunchy. So good. That's what they're called, is nashis? Yo, I have never heard that in my life. Yeah, Mickey. Take the turkey out of the oven and then it just goes into air. Poof. And then, so the recipe says dried cranberries. I think I had some, I was gonna try and use up the rest of this cranberry sauce, but I think I see a little funk in there. I do have dried cranberries though. And yeah, Samo did move his computers into the other room. All I'm gonna do really quick with just these, and maybe this too before we start, is just give them a quick rinse. I don't like the wax that's on there. And then we'll dry them off, and then we can start dicing, and we'll start cooking. Good girl, Astra. You stay in your chair. Yeah, like even the weight of the Asian pear compared to just North American apples, the pear is like so heavy. You can feel the juice that's inside. Dust, we're testing out the room as like sort of an intro into the space that we'll have in the truck. So we moved everything over to the bedroom. And then I have more space to do cooking and stuff in here, right? Because we want to get a bigger fridge, stuff like that. The only issue with the big fridge that we want is it's definitely not going to get into this house. Way too big for any doorway. It'll probably have to live in the shop. Yeah, she's right here next to me. She's being cute now. Okay, so let's dice this up like 1/2-inch cubes. As always, we start by coring the apple and pear, and then away we go. Back to the compost bucket. How's my Traeger temp?
29.
Oh no. I don't know if it's gonna heat up. Oh. So if there is a little bit of core that sneaks on, I would recommend to take it out, because it does get, like, it doesn't really break down when you cook it. It just gets harder and harder and more papery. Smaller bits are okay, but that's a bit too much. Kind of carve that out. Now this thing. So good. Treat it the same way. Like it's juicing as I'm cutting it. Just dripping. This is literally like if a pear and an apple had a baby. The texture, the flavor. I like the chewiness of like the skin. It's so good. A papple, yeah. That's another word that I've heard them called before. A pear apple. Let's take all these bits. Cut them up that way. And hello, Simo Swanee. Japanese pancakes are top tier food. This is our first time making them, so I'm very excited to test it out. Just gonna cut this a little bit smaller. You can even hear the difference when I cut it. The crunch. A nice kind of fine diced compote to go with this. And I mean, the smaller that we cut up the fruit, kind of the quicker it'll cook too. Uncle, what do you need with that chair? That's trash. That is the cutest look that she's giving you right now.
I know.
She's like, did you need something?
When you need to switch, I'll be there. I know you will. And maybe I will. Pretty happy.
Did Twitch change its ad policy yet again? I don't think so. What's up, Lily? Put the end pieces together always. And then I think we can just cut through this way. Same size. Oh, nice. Yeah, you found some food making. We cook every single weekend on Twitch. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on Mondays, we plan the next menu of cooking together. Makes the weeks go by real quick. And yeah, we've been almost streaming cooking now for 4 years. Honing our skills. Thanks, Fionn. Keep this all consistent. Imagine the smell though if you did cook this in the pressure, or sorry, in the slow cooker. 3 to 4 hours would make the house smell amazing. So that is a positive takeaway for sure. The smells. Get out of the way. Nice. It's 6 a.m. where you are? Wait, where are you
I
then?
was gonna say probably Australia?
Yeah, that's what my guess was. Australia?
New Zealand?
Where are you at?
Yes!
Welcome to Canada. It is 12:54 p.m. Okay, what I'm gonna do with this, because it's a bit thick, let's just cut down this way. Be careful. Boom. Just like that. Same with this one. We can maybe stack that. And keep going through this way. Yeah. Noob King 2468, you are from China, I'm guessing is what you were trying to say? Welcome. 2 weeks ago. Huh? That's gonna be a huh. Is this a nashi pear or different pear? So this is the first time I've ever heard of these called nashi, and I'm gonna say yes. We know them as Asian pears, where I am from in Canada. First I've heard today of them being called nashi, but you're probably not wrong. Okay. I'm just gonna rinse my knife. Maybe just put this all into a bowl to transfer, and then we'll get the burner set up. They're called nashis. I learned 2 new things today then already. Winning. Oh, okay, Noob King, cool. I was gonna say, like, I don't recall us changing the ad settings for a long time, since like summer, pretty sure. So, I'm sorry?
What's wrong?
Oh, they're thinking that Bezos is like putting extra ads on.
Could be for Christmas time.
That's what Vune just said. Wanting that Christmas bonus.
Yeah, we haven't changed anything. I run 2 minutes of ads per hour, 30 seconds every 15 minutes on an ad manager.
Yeah. Nashi pears like apples? Oh, 100%. They're so yummy. They're pretty expensive where we live, but yeah, every now and then is so good. I think... yeah, we'll use this. I'm just gonna give it a quick wipe from yesterday. It was still way too hot. And yes, Des, you'll be able to build a bridge at some point in Animal Crossing. You also have to keep working. Eventually, you're gonna get a vaulting pole so that you can get across the streams and all of the water areas.
And subs shouldn't be getting ads anyways, as far as I know.
Yeah, like, are subs getting ads right now? That is weirding me out.
That's weird. You guys shouldn't be getting subs. Or ads, sorry.
Started 2 streams ago, Lily? Yeah, like, you have your red knife badge. Huh. Yeah, they need a new spaceship. What the frick did I read the other day? The 9-minute little space endeavor that he had not long ago was the equal amount of carbon emissions to 1 billion people in their entire lifetime. Nice one. Nice. How do I want to do this? Maybe let's just do a little pot here. They're getting the heck out, chat. Turn this on. I'm going full blast just with how this little guy works. And we can just put the fruit in there right away. We're gonna get into a little bit of citrus juicing next. While this is heating up, we can just juice right into there if we want. We have a leftover, remember yesterday when we zested the oranges for the gingerbread cookie dough? That's good. And also 168F on the oven. What part of Canada am I from? Right now I'm living in Alberta. And this is where I did grow up for 23 years, but I did a little stint on the West Coast. Vancouver, Vancouver Island. That we might need a bit more. We'll see. Yeah, you know what? I'll grab one more orange and we'll just zest it and juice it. Why not? Can't be bad, right? Do this. But first, before I zest the other orange, I'm definitely gonna wash that as well. I'm from Canada. Do we have a lot of snow? We got a little dusting kind of this morning, Wilson, but I would not say a lot at all. If anything, less than what's typical. It's ready? What?
Oh, I just got a message saying it is. Hold on.
It's at 186F.
Oh, I got a message.
I don't know. Yeah, ask Scooter. I know they've had a huge snowstorm, Wilson, where she's at. Yeah, you're at 33 degrees Celsius. Is this like your summer though, right, Simo?
Yeah.
When we have winter, y'all are just living it up in the sunshine and warmth. So really, when it's winter here, we should just go to Australia. I am Canadian. Just keep zesting, and we only want the zest. None of the white bits underneath. That's when it starts to get bitter. Done. We did it. We always zest before we juice. Give that a taparoo. There we are. I'll cut that one open as well. Away we go. Some sizzling happening. Because these oranges are nice and small, they can fit into the lemon juicer part. Whoa! Don't juice yourself. Whoa. Usually around Christmas, like 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. So nice. I was gonna say, like, I've always wondered what it's like to have very warm weather around Christmas time. It's a different feel. Whoa. Do you see the squirts coming up? This thing is crazy. And then we gotta put some spices in here. And then I still gotta grab the dried cranberries as well. Oh my god. Ah. Yeah, accidental juicing. Holy. It's everywhere. And of course, Looky Lucille, can you get in on the joke? What is Canada? So I'm from Canada. Kiwi Mish is from Denmark. And can I say over the years? Over the last bit. You screwed up?
Yeah.
I thought it just came into like fruition randomly. So Sammy said Canada one day, I guess, instead of Canada. But then we've all also noticed that there's a lot of similarities between the people of Denmark and the people of Canada. So now we're Canadians and we're from Canada. Probably not as funny to non-Canadians. It is Sam's fault. Misha's like, don't blame me. Thanks for remembering. I mean, I sometimes can't remember all of the craziness that happens around here. I love it, though. Okay, let's stir this up. It's sizzling. We got some simmerage. Smelling really good, too. Look at that. That's a good amount of citrus juice. and zest. Need spices, some sugar, cranberries, and then the cranberries will kind of offset all the sweetness with the sour. Yeah, you never forget. Excuse me. This brown sugar, vanilla, and then I think, what did they do for spices? Like cinnamon. Just gotta move this a bit. Give me some room. Cinnamon. And that's it? That's all they did for the spice flavorings is cinnamon. Okay. I'm not gonna put maple syrup in because ours is too special. It's from Sam's parents. So I'm just gonna bump it up with a little bit more brown sugar. And then there is butter in this, which sounds really lovely. Yummo. I think I might do just a pinch of nutmeg. Butter. Okay, we're simmering. First things first, brown sugar. Pulling out all the secret weapons for the goodies. Hit them with the gingerbread spice. Oh, you know what, Paloozer? I've been putting this in my oatmeal in the mornings. But I do have like a, I think it's like a pumpkin spice. Wait, is pumpkin spice and gingerbread spice the same thing? Did we just have an epiphany here? I can do a little bit of this. Why not? Sweet and spicy. Sugars. And I mean, you can decide how sweet you want this, right? I don't like things overly sweet, so I'll probably dial back the sugar a bit. Simo, you gotta go to work now? Oh man, well maybe we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back at 11 a.m. Pacific for some menu planning if you want to suggest some things for us to make. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Thank you for the follow. Make sure you put on the notification so that you can catch us next time. Paloozer, you think your brother just melted a cutting board? Why, are you smelling burnt plastic? Put it on the burner that was still hot? Oops. Oopsies. This is our vanilla we're using. Is a powder, actually. Full vanilla beans. Just blended up after they've been dried. Very lovely. A little of this goes a long way. That's really it. I smell plastic and you hear profanity. Well, then it's set. It's settled. You know exactly what's going on.
You know what I always screwed up as a kid?
What?
Fucking coil covers. I always turned on the burner and forgot the cover on.
Oh.
And I burned through, my mom would be like, oh, I'll buy a new set. Shit.
Straight from the bean. You got it, diggity dog. Notice how I'm like not really measuring stuff here. I'm cooking with my heart right now. That seems good. Just seems right. Get that butter in there so it can melt. Is it smelling good or what, Samo?
But it's smelling good.
Very festive in here right now. Very festive. So now we want this to cook until the fruit is soft, right? And it's kind of like saucy looking. So I always like to cook it the first little bit with the lid on, just to get the juices really flowing. And then once it looks like the fruit has softened a touch, we'll take the lid off and let it reduce more down. Mmm. That is lovely. And yeah, you determine how sweet you want it, what kind of spices you want to put in, stuff like that. So now that we're done with that, I think I might just take this burner set away actually so that we can start whipping the eggs and stuff for our souffle pancakes. Also gotta quickly check on my oven temp for our cookies. 258. We're getting there. We are getting there. This is done. Is this still simmering? Yeah, it is. Yum. Yeah, coil covers. We're not that fancy, guys. Okay, so separate eggs. We already did that first thing. Gingerbread we're waiting on. We got the apple pear compote working. Gotta make the souffle batter, shave up some of the pork, and bake the gingerbread cookies. We're laughing. Just gonna go set up. Oh, Sammy, I might need a little bit of help to set up my burners over here. Kind of took my table. And where is the extension cord? When husbands get up to no good. I guess that's not gonna happen. Did you hear?
What?
So where's the extension cord? And can I also just get a little help to clear this table off, please?
Yeah.
I just needed some space to work over there. Chat's like, we'll just keep watching the compote, Kate. It's actually looking really, really good.
Want to just set up the table right here?
I just need a space where I can plug everything in and not blow a breaker. What is that? Teamwork, making the dream work. Even Astra's helping. Yeah. Hold that.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna move this out of the way because we gotta use the stand mixer. Did you hear? When the wife was talking to the husband that did not hear any of the conversation.
Word of it.
No. Not even a bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shut it off, please, first.
It is. And we will simmer that on 2 setting. And we'll come and check on it in about 10 minutes, let's say. Should be a-okay, nice and low. Okay, Traeger's at 328. So we're almost there. I'm just gonna set up the incarcerum for the souffle. What's that, sorry? Seems good. It says there's 25% pellets now. Somehow we ended up with more. Winning. I'm not even mad. Yeah, probably the hardest part of doing the truck build later on is just making sure that we have enough like outlets to power all of the appliances, the stream, stuff like that without always blowing the breaker. So yeah, living in an older house that is maybe not the best electrical setup, it's a good test for us. I've been enjoying it. Okay, so we're gonna have to change our beaters to the more powerful ones with this clear bowl. Just it'll whip the eggs better. And then another important one when we're trying to make meringue or whipped egg whites is always make sure that your mixing bowl is really clean as well. No residual fats on any of that stuff, because that could stop your egg whites from whipping up as well. Tenna, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Okay, there's that. Open this up a bit more, and then I think I'm gonna take the cookies out. Yeah, we're there. Okay, be right back. And it's 15 to 18 minute bake time. Just turning down my compote a bit more. The lid was popping. So I always like to check my cookies about halfway in the bake, so I think I'll set an 8-minute timer. 355 degrees Fahrenheit. Beautiful. Hey Siri, 8-minute timer.
8 minutes, counting down.
She really went there. Oh, I'm so excited to taste those. Come on, pupper. So you got 2 timers set, one to check the compote, one to check the cookies. Maybe I'm gonna just move this to the side for a moment. I think we can mix the egg yolks and stuff together first, and then you kind of whip the whites last. Let's just double check since this is our first time ever. So we first started separating egg whites and yolks into 2 different bowls. Egg whites are outside, getting really, really cold for us, and then we just left the egg yolks out to warm up. We're gonna add milk and vanilla to the yolks, and we're gonna whisk that until it's thick and frothy. And we sift in the cake flour and baking powder to that. So it seems like we need a big enough bowl to really mix everything together. Or like fold it, let's say. For 12 pancakes, probably just gonna go with the really, really big one. I would hate to have to transfer bowls, so we'll do that. Oh, sorry. Just got a chill from being outside. Say leftover cold ham is amazing. I think I almost like leftover cold ham better than freshly made ham. Kind of concentrates the flavor. Okay, so yolks in here, and then for 12 pancakes, 6 tablespoons of whole milk, which I also brought in earlier. So that wasn't super, super cold. I'll bring the vanilla over. We'll use the paste instead of the powder for this application. Just feel like it might be better. And then we'll sift our stuff after that. Top ham. Let's get into it. So I think I can just use a whisk to actually clean the rest of this yolk out. So 8 yolks, 1 cracked, but we saved the whites. Nice. I always kind of bust them up a bit too. And then get a tablespoon measure. Then we'll do 6 tablespoons of milk. Fluff cakes coming up. I am so pumped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The rest of the milk is for Samo. Milk delivery. Yeah, I just kicked the thing by accident. I'm just kicking stuff. It's okay. Oh, that's hard. Chat, it's stuck. I think my hands are also a bit weak right now. No, maybe I'm not wrong. Powerful Sammy is needed. I need help. You won't be able to twist it without a cloth. It's too slippy. Do I have to run it under water? He's trying.
Nope.
You couldn't get it?
Nope.
Holy shnikey. And you're right, Greek. Yeah, that's the next one. That was even my own fault for not like keeping this clean enough. So yeah, warm water. The old paws of power. He couldn't even do it. Gotta loosen up the sugars in there from the vanilla paste. They sealed it on up. Yeah, anytime hot water. Anytime. There we go. That worked so well. Like effortless. Effortless. Yeah, strong seal. So a teaspoon of this. Little goes a long way. Now, what did it say? Whisk this until it's kind of light and frothy? This is new. Jar hacks. And yeah, for pickles, you use like something hard to tap the side of the lid to just break the seal. It's a bit aggressive, but it works good. Okay, so light and frothy. Oh, Samo, we still have an Eamon and Beck to watch. Unless they didn't upload this week. Oh, okay, that's my compote check, but then my cookie timer's going off in a minute, so I'm just gonna take a peek as I walk by to go switch those up. This is looking yummy. I like it. We don't often froth yolks. Indian style pickles, a little bit more than that. If you leave it for too long, they'll just seal forever. We're frothing. This is looking so good already.
I love Indian style pickles.
Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday a bit.
And chicken, is that what you always say?
Yeah. The lime pickle. Okay. There it is, chat. I will be back. Hold tight. Compote check. Compote's looking good. Slowly simmering. I need a grill cloth or two for some rotation. What am I going to open up the Traeger to right now? I've never been more excited to make cookies. Whoa, it smells like burning a bit. So the ginger wafers kind of look burnt a bit underneath. That was the thing that I was kind of worried about. I'm just gonna move that pan over. The one pan looks really nice, but I think the gingerbread's burnt. Like the little wafers. Other than that though, the cookie on top looks absolutely stunning. So I'm gonna do not as much, I think. 5 minutes from now. It looks like they're baking a bit quick. And well, whenever we do something for the first time, it's always a learning experience. Hi, Josie, how are you? Lime pickle and lemon pickle are not your favorite. Lemon one tastes like how Mr. Clean smells. We never had the lemon one, just the spicy lime. So yummy. Okay, next up, 1 cup of cake flour. Sift it in, and then 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Did that scale properly? Yes, it did. Okay. I just had to double check. So this is our cake flour. Yeah, toasted gingerbread. The one pan that was like kind of on the left side of the Traeger is hotter than the right side. That one, they're a little bit like roasty toasty. Just pick the cookie off of the burnt wafer, I think. Josie's buying presents? Chat, what does everyone like for Christmas? I would like a case of king crab legs, please. I'm just gonna dip in and then hold the sifter over the bowl. Yeah, glaze them and no one will know. Savage Paloozer. Stay there, flour. I don't know why you want to fall over. This feels so weird to me. Just mixing this stuff into it first.
That's probably the worst place to lay.
8 kilos of king crab? That would be unreal, Paloozer. You would like a ½ pound of venison? That's it, Greek? Easy peasy. Okay, what was it? 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I didn't bring it over yet. Only the magical kind will do. 2 whole big ass crabbies. It's so delicious. I don't think that would be hard to do, honestly. There we go. Thank you for your service, Sifter. And as you can tell, like, the eggs really make the structure of a souffle. There's not a ton of flour in here to help bind or hold anything up. So that's why we really want to make sure that we follow these steps properly. One minute till I gotta go and check on the cookies again. Okay, now you found the same ring molds? I believe, yeah, the one package was from Amazon, Mary. Sift that, whisk to combine thoroughly, but do not overmix and set aside. Just tapping off the flour there. Whoa. Also the extra flour on the side of the bowl. So see how I'm kind of rotating as I'm mixing? This is key, I would say. And like scraping along this edge. Get all the dry bits absorbed into there. Because that's gonna help us later on when we fold the egg whites in. Okay, that's my timer. Just want to finish this. It feels so airy. Whoa, this is like magical feeling. Almost like a mousse. Probably some of that is from the baking powder as well. I think I'll stop there probably. Okay, I'll be right back, chat. Froth dough. The compote smells so good on that side. The other side of the curtain. I think the cookies are done. They look really nice. They got a nice firmness to them from the hazelnuts in there. I think what we have to do is maybe just like pick around the burnt wafer. Part that burnt was just whatever was sticking out from under the cookie. Good one, Astra. She's like, incoming! Incoming chat! So that's what the one nice pan turned out like. I think they look really cute. So we'll let those cool off, and then here's a bit bitter. A bit bitter and burnt, if you will. But yeah, we'll let that all cool off, and then we'll suss it out. I think they look great, though. They look, yeah, so beautiful. Can't wait to taste it. I like the crackle on there, too. They feel like very kind of dense. Okay. So we just finished mixing egg yolk, milk, vanilla, cake flour, baking powder. No, don't do that. That's hot. You might burn your nose, pupper. Leave it. Okay, and now we're getting into whipping the egg whites. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. That's all they say to do anyways. I am also going to take a really quick bathroom break at this time before we get more into it. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. The menu, like, I am so excited for these, Mary. So we're gonna start beating the egg whites, they say. Just by themselves, nothing else in with them. Really, really simple. And then we start adding in sugar once the egg whites are frothy and like a pale white color. A third a cup at a time, or a third of the sugar at a time, which actually 8 tablespoons worth of sugar. We should actually measure that out first, or while we're starting to whip the whites, so that it's ready to go. Okay, that's not bad. Go all the way over. I will go grab the egg whites and I'll come in with sugar as well. What's happening out here? We're blowing. Very cold egg whites is key, they say. We got 8. Now we're gonna turn this on and away we go. And then we'll start measuring out 8 tablespoons of sugar to slowly drizzle in as these get frothy. Done with those couple things. Sugar. That's not taking long at all. We better go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we might have got the breaker some. I don't know if you heard that or not. Or is that... Oh, okay. Interesting. Whip it good, chat. Go, go, go. And so then instead of a whisk to fold in the egg whites, we're gonna switch to, I usually like a nice big wide spatula for folding stuff in. So I'll pop that to the side. I know it looks really frothy on the top right now, but I can just see on the side of the mixing bowl, just needs a bit more underneath. And yeah, always watch for that, especially if you're using a metal bowl with your KitchenAid, is sometimes you won't be able to see that it's not all frothy, and then it will take a long time to whip up properly. Yeah, we're almost there. Okay, ready? You gotta come closer. So I just like to slowly sprinkle it in and kind of watch it transform. And then these get whipped to a stiff peak, which I'll show you when to stop. Because you can over whip egg white and then they actually lose their structure. But then you can also under whip and then you won't get as much structure either. So there's a happy medium that we gotta look for. You will start to see them almost look like more glossy or shiny. That's something to watch for sure. So far, it's looking great though. Okay, now they're transforming, so the sugar is starting to dissolve into there. This is egg white and sugar, Wilson, for the base of our souffle pancakes. We're getting there. See how the bubbles look really small now? Yeah, just short of meringue. Hi, KVP. Welcome back. It almost looks like exactly like whipped cream, Wilson. Good eyes. Let me see. Just a quick test. Not quite. See how like jiggly and loose that is? A little bit more. But going by the recipe, so they said it should stand up and kind of go over a bit. So we might be very, very near. Transformers, egg whites in disguise. Stop beating when you lift up the hand mixer and the egg whites stand right up with stiff peaks, slightly bending over. So I'll just do a little bit more and then we're good. And then we'll take this off and start heating up our pan. I'm gonna do it on the induction top over here so we can really get that temp dialed in. And then we will go take a peek again at the compote because I think it's probably close to being done. Yeah, egg whites, and then the sugar really helps to give it structure as well, right? And then we're gonna take a third of this, add it into the yolk mixture. Okay, she does say whisk it at first. And then you take another bit, gently fold in with the whisk. Oh, and then the last little bit, we actually transfer that entire mixture back into the rest of the whites. Interesting. We'll see if we have to do that step. I can usually get away with not. I've done a lot of lady fingers in the past. And it's a very similar recipe, actually, to what we have done so far today. So a little bit more structure here with the whites, but not too much. And the rising agent. Yeah, there is a little bit of baking powder, not too much. Looks perfect to me. So now, like, just for show, this one is standing straight up. This one just kind of peeked over a bit. So I think that is perfect. Is this for the dorayaki or are you already on the cookies? Oh, like the German ones you're saying? We took those out of the oven not long ago. They're just cooling still. Peak game on point. Thank you, Diggity Dog. The Incarcerum, I will say, compared to other stand mixers, it just makes meringue and whipped cream effortless. I can't believe we had enough pellets in the Traeger to bake those too. Amazing. They say to slowly heat up the cooking pan. So I'm just gonna plug this in and start slowly heating it up. Low and slow. We're gonna use a nice big cast iron. big base, and then also because it has a really awesome lid to help steam and cook the cakes through. So very low temp, they say. Go down to like 120 Fahrenheit and dial down the wattage as well. And then we'll do a little switcheroo here, and I'll just put this induction to the side. Just wanted to show you how I set it up first. Move it on over. And then I might actually do a little spray, a nonstick spray in here while it's heating up, just to kind of prep it. You love dorayaki, especially with lightly sweetened red bean paste. Wait, what is dorayaki? I'm confused. Is it the pancakes? Is it the cookies? It sounds Asian, but the cookies are German. Type of Japanese confection consists of 2 small pancake-like patties made from castella, wrapped around a filling of sweet azuki bean paste. Whoa! I've never had those or even made or even heard of them before, let's say. All of the above. This is new. Whoa! What happened? Look how it looks when I took my whisk out. Crazy. Give those a taparoo. Okay, I got the induction to the lowest possible temp for heating. Mary, cookies are getting made tomorrow. Which ones are you making? The crinklers? So remember, chat, 1/3 of this mixture first at a time. The crinkle one's nice. Yeah, let the combining of fluffs commence. And she said, like, don't worry too much about this step, about getting rid of the bubbles. It won't really happen if you did everything properly. And yeah, it actually looks really freaking perfect right now. Oh my gosh. I think you also have to have a good idea of like how to work with egg whites and yolks and this type of mixture. I'm gonna stop there before I blitz up anymore, and we'll add a little bit. And then this next stage, I'm gonna go down and through the middle with the whisk, because it feels like there is some of the like yolk batter kind of stuck on the bottom of the bowl. Yeah, the first one is a sacrifice. Oh, I would totally do jam. That sounds really good. I mean, I'm not opposed to the bean paste either, but I'm just like a fruit and berry person. This is so cool. Eee. Okay, I'm just gonna put the rest in and fold it. I think we nailed this one so far. Scrape this off. Or actually, this is where we do this. We actually get rid of the whisk now. Tap, tap, taparoo. And do I need help for cleaning this out? Might just use this spoon that we measured some sugars with. And then we'll just set this to the side. And I'm gonna go check on the compote real quick. And then kind of the last thing we need, I thought we would just kind of fit it into the pan, since the pancakes will be in the little ring molds, is just some of the shaved pork. Shaved roasted pork to add some protein. And just for overall deliciousness. Fruit and berry jams are too sweet for you. Low sugar bean paste is perfect. Yeah. Whoa. Only go through a kilo of sugar in maybe a month and a half. I don't like overly sweet things. Like, I usually make my own jams and stuff, so I can really dial in how much sugar we're adding. This is called folding. Oh, yeah, see, there was some stuff on the bottom still. The yolky goodness. That's why we go gentle, gentle. I think that's it for mixing. That's it, chat. I think that's where I call it quits. It's so fluffy. Oh my god, it's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Okay, now we can get rid of some of our dirty dishes. I've been making a mess on the side over here. And then they did say that you want to put it into the pan with like a nice spoon. Something that the batter will easily come out of. And then we're dropping it into a ring mold as well. Yeah, we are, Trev. We're trying out our hand at it. Seeing how we can do today. So far, so good. Okay, a little bit more dishes over here for me to clear. And what am I feeling? So first off, let's talk about some ring molds here. And I'm also gonna do like a test fit in the pan. This, let's just put to the side for now. It's nice and cool in here, so I'm not really too worried about it spreading out. So I'm gonna have some more coffee. So I'll probably do like 2 of the same size and then maybe 1 smaller. We have to see what's actually gonna fit into this pan. So those are very similar, and then probably this blue one. We could maybe go 1 bigger actually. That one's not very round. That's what that looks like. I think that'll be good. And we can sneak little pork bitties around. And everything will like cook pretty evenly, I would say. Have you made these before, Trev? Or even eaten them? Like, I've not even eaten them anywhere. So I'm very excited. Why is this not closing? There we go. Okay, so we'll probably recommend spraying all around those before we even start dropping the souffle in. Just checking on our compote. It smells really yummy over here. Oh. I'll bring it over. Check it out on a trivet. Oh yeah, that's right. Just burned in the grill. Looks super clean. Probably do a cook on it next week. Good one. So apples, 1 Asian pear, dried cranberries, brown sugar, orange zest and juice, some cinnamon and nutmeg. You've had them before, KVP? Had them in some random resto in Hokkaido. Cool. Okay, so see how much liquid is under here, but at least the fruit is soft now. So I'll just keep cooking this low and slow to now reduce all of that fruit juice. And then we shouldn't necessarily need a cornstarch slurry to thicken it. If we reduce this properly, it should get nice and syrupy on its own. And then apples have a good amount of pectin in there, so it'll help thicken up. So back on without a lid though. Sneaky gingerbreads. You like dense pancakes diner style? Oh man, you would love my own recipe then, Trev. Mary's made them before. She can tell you how fluffy they are. Smelling so good in here. So next one, I think I'll just go grab the pork and we'll shave some of that while we're waiting for the pan. And then we're pretty much ready to go. Good one, chat. Not even 2 p.m. or just before. Go-go juice? What's that? Rum? Whiskey? They be cakes, Mary says. I'm gonna make that a merch shirt. Pancakes, and underneath it just says they be cakes. Quote, Mary Todd 50. This pork got such a good firmness to it. Gonna make shaving effortless. It's like almost froze, but not. Look at how that packed up from yesterday. Japan cakes. Yo, I actually love that Paloozer. Yeah, adult beverage. Maybe rum or tequila. Yeah? Is it baked through? Okay, I wasn't really sure. Frick yeah. Sammy's trying the gingerbreads. So this is our leftover pork from yesterday. I just let it cool off and then I literally just wrapped it up after we sliced Finn's portion for her lunch. So you can see the fat and the juices that have commingled together. I don't think I'll be able to reuse that. And then let's get a knife. Probably for this, I'll be able to control better with my serrated. I feel, let's see. Stuffed pancakes tomorrow? Smoked ham and guanciale? Wait, Trev, aren't you making guanciale? Yo, that sounds so delicious. Sandwiches. This on sandwiches, life-changing. Okay. Like literal thin shave, so it just needs a kiss in the pan to heat through. Look at the color on that. Charcoal roasted pork shoulder. And if I show you this now, salt, pepper, garlic, rosemary, thyme, sage. The dog is eyeing me up right now. She's like, Dad gave me some of that yesterday. It passes for foods. Dad says I can have some. Really? All sits. Whoa! Look at this. It's still juicing as I'm slicing. Hi, Chef Negan. Yeah, you do. I mean, I'm okay if you like my meat. I did cook this all by myself on the Big Green Egg. How are you? How is your day? How have you been? Hope the streams have been good. Guys, Chef Negan is also a food and drink streamer. Please feel free to go check her out. Give her a follow. Check her out when she's live. She goes on lots of fun food adventures as well around America. So if you're into that, get on in there. Thank you for the shout out. And hi, Bonk. Mary, instead of pulling apart, leave it solid. What is that? Sorry. This cold in a sandwich is like literally lunch meat. I'm sure Sammy would be okay with it. The way that it's slicing is like totally... I don't even know what I made with this yesterday. It's too good though. Like the salty crust with the herbs and garlic on the outside is almost too much. And look, we almost did get some crackling. Look at how the fat kind of bubbled and crisped up on this end here. Maybe I'll do one more. Holy heck. She's a juicer. Yeah, you need to come for a food adventure. I'll feed you, you'll feed me, everyone will be happy. And Dust, going to see Ghostbusters. Enjoy, my dude. Look forward to hearing what you think of it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, Dust. Mustard and a bit of sauerkraut. Okay, see you soon, Trev. So you're saying instead of pulling it apart, well, I'm slicing it. Yeah, we left it whole instead of making pulled pork. We did cook it a bit differently, though, compared to pulled pork, is we took this off around 175 degrees Fahrenheit internal, and then rested it. And that way we can slice it, but it's still, like, buttery tender. Yeah, the Reuben, right? It's the meat color, but we didn't cure it. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna, I think, put the rest of this in a small container or something. Do I have something for that? Is there a little round?
So it's all sliced.
Oh, okay. Sammy says slice it all. You know some people who have cattle. Friend of yours has a chicken farm and some geese and ducks. Another guy has a pig farm, and the third buddy keeps Black Angus beef. And you got seafood import company. Yo, that's like so important in life. If you are a meat eater, is like having those hookups for like better quality stuff than what you find in the store. That is one thing I miss. We used to have hunters, fishers, and foragers. This pan is defo gonna be dialed in by the time we start cooking. The dog tail, just see out of the corner of my eye, just wagging. Like, hey, I'm being good over here. Hey, do you see me? Hey, Auntie. Hello. Okay, and obviously the end gets a little bit hard to slice perfectly. It's misshapen. I think that's it. The crispages. Like that, probably. Holy. Those little crispy bits. Sprinkle that over the top later. Insane. Heavy breathing has commenced. Okay, so now we can just set this to the side, and then I'll come back and kind of wipe the counter off. I'm just gonna go wash up. Yeah, evicted. We had a big fight last night, Bonk. How was your night last night, Bonk? Did the GF outperform herself or what? And yeah, I didn't really feel like messing up the meat slicer for this small amount today. Because then I gotta take it all apart after, and it's super heavy and awkward. So I said, I'll try my skills at hand slicing. Yeah, this is probably good, warm or cold. Is Samo just eating it right now, cold? Is there gonna be anything left even? Holy! Yeah, it's what pork looks like if it's not overcooked. When it's gray, it's overcooked. You're a hunter yourself, so any wild game you acquire. I love that.
That's really good.
This is insane, right? Okay, awesome.
That's lunch meats for sure.
Luncheon meats. Move this out. Just that sound. What is happening? Wipe this up. Yeah, we're using the organic meat slicer. Very low horsepower. Slow revolutions. Crazy good night, Bonk. Pajama party was fun. How did you enjoy your yoga pants for the rest of the night? I have to ask. Did you change how you felt after you wore them for a few hours, or do you feel even better? Came home, costume changed, then went to karaoke, blew it away. Nice. I will look forward to the vid then. 8 kilo of calamari marinara yesterday. You're insane, KVP. Yummo. Set up. Okay, let's get this over here. It's not even that hot, so I'm just gonna turn it up a touch. We have the souffle mixture. Let's back this up. Back it up. We need a spoon for scooping said souffle into the ring molds. And then I think we'll also spray the spoon so that the stuff can just like fall off. Three ring molds. Our lid is right there, ready to go. And so these are cooked lower and slower. Let me just see how long they say for us to expect to cook these. So for my stove and frying pan, she says, I kept 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius at all times on low heat. I don't really have a medium. I have either 120 or 180, so let's hope for the best. Each pancake gets 4 scoops of batter. Scoop it on the frying pan. Make a tall pancake. Okay, she didn't even actually use the ring molds. And so all she says is we can do the 3 scoops around and then kind of just keep ladling on 3 times. So keep piling it up as it cooks. Set a timer for 6 to 7 minutes. Add 1 tablespoon of water in 3 empty spaces inside the pan. So we can put the pork in almost like right at the end just to finish steaming. Water keeps the pancakes moist. And the suggested time is just a guideline. It's based on the stove and frying pan that she uses. After 2 minutes pass, open the lid and add 1 more scoop for each pancake. Make sure you try and stack it wide, not high. Or sorry, high and not wide. Opposite. And then if the water evaporated, put more. And then we flip very gently just to basically finish cooking on the other side. Whoa. Insane. So we'll do these like almost 1 plate at a time. Fancy. They were leggings as you were corrected. Okay. A bit thinner then. Kept you warm as it was chilly outside, just wearing satin jammies. Nice. Yeah, dress shoes with the satin jammas. Hugh Hefner vibes for sure. Yeah, they're called pancakes. Shouldn't they be the size of the pan? Okay, what is this at? I'm gonna just turn up the wattage a bit, and then I think we're ready to go. So should we not use this then? Let's not make more dishes? Oh, man. Okay, I'm going for it. I don't think we'll have any issues here. Just going by that first drop. Felt really nice. Go high, not wide, she says. Just enough until it starts going wider. The worst part, I wish I had a clear lid. I might actually invest in that just because of the streams. And I always use this pan. I know that Staub makes one. I wish we could see through. That's the only thing. Yeah, it's pretty foamy. I'm just gonna go grab a little bit of water to be able to pour. Oh, the cup wasn't even clean. What the heck? And I got my lid ready, and then I'll set a little timer. Watch out, Asher. Oh-ho! It's smelling good. Might turn the heat down just one more. And then, why don't I set 3 minutes on there until we check. On a 3-foot pan? Amazing. Okay, actually, during this moment, just gonna go check on the compote real quick. Been reducing the juices. Oh, it's getting there. Just gonna go really low now. Yum. This is gonna be delicious, I think. And then one last thing. Just need to get all our plates ready. Oh, people make them in a rice cooker? The only thing I worry about is that the bottom is browning. That's all I'm really scared of. Third handmade knife just came in. Looks like you'll be doing some sharpening in a few days. Are you not happy with how it came to you? Let's also get a spatula. I think this one will be perfect. Oh, we're like halfway. Most of the steam is gone. And then we can decide whether we want one more dollop on top. Yeah, Sammy, we need to put this on the watch list. Staub glass lid, please. A glass lid with this would be so satisfying for stream. Got your Philly cheesesteak from your favorite spot in Philly, which is, because I know some people are very particular about their spots. And hi, Mr. Fabrizio. Okay, 40 seconds. I feel like it's time. Just something is calling me. Okay, it smells like brown and pancakes, so I think I'm just gonna go for the flip. They're like this tall right now, and they should just get taller, right? Okay, this might be actually too big of a spatula. Something shorter. This one. Steve the Prince of Steaks? Was it delicious or what? I hope these aren't too dark. Oh! Almost! That's what I smelt. I was like, why do I smell like kind of caramel or caramelization? Almost too much. The middle of the pan. So now, turn that heat down. Temperature was too high. First ones are always a tester. At least that's how I usually go through life. Look at the jiggle. So they did say a little bit more water and steam and then cover for a few more moments. That was close. See, I told you I had the feeling, right? It's like, I feel like it's just time. And you can use your other senses, right? I could smell a little bit of bitterness or caramelization. Yeah, throw it away or just eat it before anyone notices so they can't bug you. Did you burn the pancake? No. I'm testing. Most Japanese knives don't come with a finished edge. It's sharp out of the box, but not like a razor. Cool. They expect you to finish it to your liking. It's dark. It'll be full of flavor. Thanks, Diggity Dog. So Fabrizio goes in Philly. Steve, the Prince of Steaks. Best spot to get a cheesesteak in Philly. Now I want that in my life. I love cheese and meat. And if you put it in a bun, I'm in. Okay, one more thing. Just while we're kind of finishing these up is I will drop a little bit of this in too. Maybe we should just sneak it up right here. So we don't forget the porking snacks. And then the compote is like pretty much done. I think I might actually go grab it once we drop the pork in. Okay, this is the other thing with this lid is the steam kind of stays in, right? And they also did deflate a little bit. BRB. This compote smells like Christmas to me. Let's try it. Look at how this turned out. Yeah. Yeah, a slight pork steam, if you will. Like the juices just got so syrupy. Looks so good. Thank you, Mary. Just gonna give that a little stir. And then the juices will also get thicker as it cools off. Just want to see if the cranberries added some sourness or not. It's seriously perfect. The apple and pear, it's soft, but still has a bit of chew. Get the cinnamon, we get the citrus zest and juice. It's not too sweet, not too sour. That is gonna be so good. Gotta rinse my hand off. Dripping compote everywhere. Little be safe here. Pup, please get up on your chair. Hey. I know it's too far away. Thank you. Hurry! Nice. Now we dialed it in. Do you want the first one, Samo? And then I'll dial in the ones for my bro. Okay. So this is how I was thinking of plating this. Oh. A little bit of cake. A little bit of pork. Cake pork. I'm being dirty today. Oh, that's the other thing I was like worried about is stickage. We want to try and keep this pan as clear as possible, right? If we want to keep cooking in it. Or you could also let those bits kind of just sizzle on up. Now, porkographic? A loser.
Look at this one.
She's like, I can't smell hard enough. I did it good for Samo. Okay, if you want, you can eat right here with us. Okay, first things first, before we carry on, clear this off a bit. Get prepped up. Another thing that I was just thinking for the truck, guys, is I might just get the little Blackstone flat top and literally just like use it as a flat top griddle. You can still cook with pans and stuff on it. And it's so much easier just to have a flat top to work with instead of something with like rimmed edges. Did you sprinkle him some bacon bits? I didn't. He says no. Okay, I'm gonna spray this again and then away we go. I think I dialed in the temp. How is the first couple bites? Or I quality checked too early. They're cooked through, yeah? Okay, that is a bit high. Temp,
So
50. Oh, it might cool off though. Ah. That's a nice snack, Trev. Look at how many snacks we're making today. Okay, I'm scared that it's gonna be too hot. But she said 150, I got mine there. It might just be the spray. The pork and the compote and stuff goes good together.
Really good together.
Frick yeah. That's what we came up with, chat. Good one, everyone. That's why I love our Mondays. You never know what you're gonna come up with. Okay, so we do water and then we cover again. That one, yeah, needed another second. The one Sam dropped. We steamed the camera too. I can turn my little fan on here on low. Yeah, group think up new recipe combos. You never know what you come up with. Yeah, these are usually made in non-stick pans, which I don't own any of. They're a bit finicky. So far, so good. I like a good test.
Oh, it tastes good.
Tastes good? I don't think they're too sweet either, right? Light and eggy. Oh, I forgot to set the timer. Let's do 3 minutes. Probably we'll check before that, if I know my internal timer. Did you look up the glass lid to see how much it was? Probably a lot, right? It's not that bad? Could be handy.
What size is that one? 26?
This? I don't know what it is. I think it's the biggest one. I don't know where you put the measuring tape from earlier. This guy just crushed his stuff.
Done.
Might have not been Clean Plate Club yesterday. Okay, it's still sizzling like crazy in here. I think I'm gonna go for a flip. Still high. I really hope it didn't stick. I gotta let some of this other steam, I think, cook off too.
Whew, that was good.
That was quick. Full meal deal.
Yum.
Popper. How's Popper?
On the chair.
She says, is there any pancakes for puppers? I don't know. Bless you. This is the scary part. Holy man. Huh. Huh.
The cast iron pan over there? Or square?
No, it's smaller than this even. This is the issue with inductions. I mean, why is it only in the center when the entire thing is large? Huh.
Oh, that one's nice.
That one turned out literally
I think
perfect.
at 500, you'll be dialed.
Okay. And like sound effects when you're doing this kind of stuff is always helpful.
And there was zero taste of burnt.
No burnt taste?
None.
Okay.
Like perfect caramel.
So now, should we put the pork in now and then steam?
No.
Yeah, nonsticks are so delicate, but then we would also need a silicone spatula, right?
Maybe put it in the center so it cools down that hot spot.
She said to put it in like 3 places around
Okay.
in the gaps. Sammy approved pancakes. I was worried. I didn't know if you would actually like them or not. Now we'll see if my brother enjoyed them. Bro is gonna get the one under. A couple of moments. Honestly, not that hard to make though. Really enjoyable actually. I could see these being like almost making a McGriddle would be nummies. Okay, so I got my induction set 500 for wattage and 150 degrees Fahrenheit for temp. Let's see. Yeah, so all the steam is gone. Drop our porkings in. And maybe a little bit more steam. Okay, we got extra pork slice, so no skimping. Hi, JK. How have you been? Welcome in. And yeah, Sammy can do maybe a little bit cookie testing, or I can do that with us. Because those look really nummy too. Okay, I'm selling myself short over here. Compote, is that a French word? I believe so. A little bit more. It is like a fruit sort of sauce that you cook down. And it stays kind of like juicy and syrupy. Really, really good for like sweet brunch dishes. You can do it with all sorts of fruits. This one turned out so yummy. Almost killed Albert Miche. Flopped down on the bed and he was laying under the covers. Oh no! Little pancake! Buddy! Miche, please. And Spalian, thank you for continuing your gift sub that you got from Hot Carl. The fatty unctuous pork in your life. Those ones came together better. Sammy's gonna scoop for us. Come over. What are you scared of? Come on over. I don't bite. Thank you. That's good. Yeah, Mary was getting worried. She's like, Kate, where's your pork? Don't worry. There's more. I got more where that came from, Mary. A scrape and a reset, and then I get to finally have some. Go with Uncle. Go check it out. Hey, I think we finally dialed this to get like a good plate for photos too. You're coming over? Okay, see you soon. You're talking to me, right? Just let that even out again. Compote is a dessert originating from medieval Europe made of whole or pieces of fruit in a sugar syrup. Whole fruits are cooked in water with sugar and spices. Perfect. So simple. Yeah, the tail's out the door. She's going. Yeah, I think so far, like this meal, cannot wait to taste it all together. We're ready for the drop. Doesn't even seem like the batter is really degrading as it sits here either. Oh, that one's kind of close. Ah! They might cook together. We're pushing limits here. We gotta bring this other one back kind of the other way, I think. There we go. Just so I didn't sploot into the one I put it too close to. Okay, so now we steam this up and pop the lid on. Like 3 minutes. Gonna ask if you've made biscuits before. And yes. Yeah, I have. I like making biscuits too. Almost like a pie dough. Maybe I even just like crack this because the way that the lid is. Like not too much steam inside of there. 3 minutes. Yeah, fluffy biscuits. I always like to put a little bit of cheddar cheese in there too. Cheddar cheese and chive. Money. And then just looking at our list here, we have checked all of the things off. Good one. Good one, guys. We did it. This is gonna be so yummy. Oh yeah, and there was a bit of butter in the compote, which actually I don't often put butter inside of my compotes, but it turned out very nice. Well, I'm happy that we didn't have to use the ring molds. This was fun. I don't know, JK. I've actually been trying to not wash my hair as much. Keep things simple. And yeah, less dishes is always a win, for sure. Okay, I'm hearing some sizzling. Yeah, I actually have... Sammy is my hair and makeup artist. Right, Bonk. It's like, even if we sprayed the ring molds, it would probably want to stick, and then they would just deflate, and we would be Saja.
He's very excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Bran likes brunch like I do. Brunch crew.
They're really good.
When you say it like that, that's when you know.
It's really good.
Whoa!
I wake up every morning. That's about it for my hair and makeup. I wake up.
Oh, sometimes you put like a beard oil in or something.
That's about it.
I'm just letting the rest of this moisture cook out on the side. And then we'll get ready for a flipperoo. Also, looks like we really dialed in the temp. Like, it's not browning too much at all. Just a little bit too wet right there. Add this one to the cast of household regulars. Good luck flipping these. Shh, poozer. That's why you do sound effects. It helps. Don't think about it too much. You'll psych yourself out. These are gonna be flopped for sure, though. I'll need the luck. Oh, I'm salivating. My mouth is watering right now because I know we're almost there. They do look like they're cooking up nicer now, so really important that you dial in that temp on the stovetop. Otherwise, you'll just run into issues. Okay, we're almost there. Plus, we could always, like, have a little peek if we need. Obviously, don't try and flip it if it doesn't seem like it has a nice little crust underneath. And I don't want to mess it up either. How are we gonna get into this? First... Oh, a separation. And why do I feel like this is actually the one I should try and flip first? Maybe it's a left-handed person thing. Don't want to peel off the little layer. It also seems like even like a mass amount of non-stick spray, it still almost wants to stick. Oh! Ah! Ugh! It cracked! Just sew it up. Okay, now this one. Let go. Ready? Oh, touched it a bit.
Those look great.
Thank you.
Third time's the charm.
Third time.
Boom.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay, a little bit more steamage
Steamage.
for like literally a minute, and then I'll pop the pork in, and then a bit more.
1 minute.
Uno minuto.
Damn.
Thank you, Armored. I'm excited.
I think the 2 pans combined, so the frying pan and this one, would be $100 for the 2 lids.
For 2 lids.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking I would just like buy maybe other things that would fit onto that lid that work on the inductions. I don't know. Because I still want to get rid of that pot set. Because none of it works on induction.
Well, you can get smaller size Laker sets of that
Yeah.
size if you want. Because they all work. And then they'll fit inside of each other. And they won't damage the enamel.
Yeah, stacking. 20 seconds until the drop.
They use a cloth on each one underneath. On the end.
Well, we have that roll of like the stuff under the cutting board that would
Yeah.
work very, very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
They've been fluffed. Ouch! The side of the pan is hot. This one's really thin.
That was really good. That was a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just came up with something. I'll just pour a bit of steam over here.
She's pouring steam, guys.
Steaming.
She's pouring steam.
Yeah, you would think that with all the water we pour in, it would be soggy, but it wasn't, right?
Nope, not at all.
No sogs. Thank you so much, Cassius Carl. I really appreciate those words. A nice one, Corrigan the Three-Headed Dragon. You made sourdough pancakes for breakfast.
Oh, nice.
And so then how do you eat your pancakes? Simple butter syrup, or you dress them up another way? Palooza had synonym rolls. Cinnamon.
Cinnamons?
Cinnamons. So good too.
Parcinnamons?
Okay, this, yum. This is something I saw recently. Someone took a cinnamon roll and was dipping it into a chili. I think I saw that on Food Beast or
What?
something. And I was like, why?
No.
Why? Hi, apple avocado. Just butter and maple syrup. Yeah, maple syrup. Oh, I think we made it.
F yeah.
Okay, let's put this ugly one on the bottom. We'll just cover it in pork. I'm assuming that it's cooked.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're super fluffy.
Whoa. We lost some of that one. And it's okay. The layers. Layers of flavor. Definitely not as tall. I think we could get them taller with the ring molds if we wanted. But I mean, it's not necessary. What did we say at the beginning of the stream today? As long as it's edible. For the first time. Non-stick, this is a cast iron. This is a Stab. Thank you. Want to keep going or?
You should crush that.
How do you feel comfortable? I just need to be able to take a photo before all this soup's everywhere. And then we also have to wipe. Hi, Dragon Magpie, how are you? From Aloha Land. I hope that you have been okay. Yeah, the recipes that use this sourdough discard to make the different batters are so awesome. I don't even know if you can tell what this is. Maybe if I do it this way. Okay, we're getting into this. This is insane. I got the lid here. I can help you. Go, Sammy, go! Do the iron scrap off. Okay. 3 minutes. Or less. Probably 2. I'm just putting my plate right on here. Skinned almonds in anise syrup. That is the most random thing to read in chat right now.
That pork is so tender.
What even is this?
So good. Good
Fork
job.
tender. Okay, Pannkuchen. So they definitely fall like pretty quickly. I mean, that's a souffle type of thing, but really nice. Look at the bubbles. Eggy. Mmm. It's like an omelet, but not.
Yeah. It's like between an omelet and pancake.
I'm so intrigued right now.
And it goes so well with the combination that you're gonna put in your mouth now.
Aww. You temporarily moved to Hawaii, your niece answered. She said, it's pancake batter. I wish I could taste it. Okay, this bite, bit of pancake, pork, and the compote.
Yeah, like the pancake isn't super like...
It's almost more savory than sweet.
Yeah, it's really good.
And the compote isn't too sweet either, so it's not like throwing your palate off. Yum. Another thing that would be so nice for like a Christmas time breakfast. For sure. Thank you, Vion.
I'll go check on the bread. Yeah. Your 2-minute timer is up.
Okay. We gotta check it out. And you sprayed before you put those in, right?
That's right.
Okay. You're doing it? I'll keep eating.
Oh, I'll go. I'll check on bread.
Recipe in Discord? Yep. It's also linked in our recipe command. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing Sammy might have forgot to do was put another extra scoop on after he did the first ones, but that's okay. Pancakes are pancakes. Yeah, the pancakes are very like eggy neutral. 100%. That's such a good way to describe it. Not sweet, but not savory either. Like an omelet sort of thing almost. So yeah, you can go savory, sweet, whatever you want. And they don't feel too delicate either when dealing with it. Like you saw, we even cracked one that I ate. But just sew it back together. Yum. Pork, apple, cranberry, killer combo. I'm in heaven. This is really yummy. And like, what a great way to use up our leftover roast pork from the dinner. I knew it was gonna be good with breakfast, but I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Okay, that part's a bit lean. I need a knife. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure I've been feeding my brother some interesting things lately. The pancakes bring the umami. Like, you can even see the color of the pork from roasting over charcoal. Mm. Mm-hmm.
No, that's really fantastic. Good job.
Almost like a Christmas dinner. Just do mashed potato pancakes instead, Trev. That's not gonna stay, is it? Poke in Hawaii, shaved ice, spam, masubi. Good one, Twitch Blackmore. What else? Definitely pineapple. Can't stop you from eating raw fish. Yum. And yeah, Cassius, he only did one extra scoop on one of them. They're so fluffy. Okay, so I think we have 3 left. That's it. Scrape it. We're finishing up. We still gotta try our German soft gingerbread cookies. Those have cooled on the side while we've been working on breakfast. Ouch, that was hot. That was very hot. And yeah, even with us kind of dirtying up the pan, they're still not sticking, which is quite nice. Lovely. Ahi tuna, yeah. And hi, Billy, how are you? Salmon? Or salmon? What is that, Paloozer? S-A-I-M-I-N? What even the heck is that? We're ready. So this is the bottom of the bowl. So a bit looser now. Wait. Should I just make a massive one? Yes. Here we go. We're doing what they told us not to. The pan is prepped. I think I'm gonna do one more small spray. It's like it absorbed into it almost. I just really don't want this to stick. Okay, so I'll slowly pour. Trying to keep it somewhat round. I think we're gonna stop here. See the one side that kind of blew out there? We'll steam this and we'll try and pop the rest on. Just that little bit to make it a bit more fluffy. I don't know if I can try to move this closer in. Success. Now we have the spatula up though, but that's fine. Cookie, one last one. Just because we
I
can.
wanna die!
How are you doing today, Cookie? Sammy's dying. Yeah. That's been in my head the entire stream, so thank you. Okay, salmon, a noodle soup dish common in the contemporary cuisine of Hawaii. Oh, also I'm gonna set a timer here. Hey Siri, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now.
Soft wheat egg noodles served in dashi, garnished with green onion. Kamaboko, kame? They garnish it with kame? No wonder we haven't seen them in a long time. Modern versions include toppings such as char siu, spam, sliced egg, or shredded nori. Yum! That sounds so good. Yeah, mixing bowls with a pour spout are key. You can read minds. Okay, we're almost there. Yum. And then we'll do the rest of the batter on top. Perfect time. Have another bite of this deliciousness. Mmm. Like to not even need any extra butter on this. Mm-hmm. I love it. And looky Luso, thank you very much for the 1,500 bits. That's also 3 entries for you in the raffle. And thank you for all the support as well. 75% of the way there on the food truck bitlies. Okay, 20 seconds. Careful lift. Okay, sounds good, Dragon Magpie. Take care out there. It was good to see you. Let some of that cook out. And then I'm probably going to do a 2 spatula flip when we need to. I'm going to put the rest of this on top first. A little bit more. Just gotta rinse my pancake hand. Okay, done with this big bowl. One big one. Ah! And Mary, you reached 100K channel points. Does that mean I get a day off? Yes. Put Sammy to work. Huh? We need a 3rd cam for switching the views of what you're cooking. What are you talking about? What else do we need to see cooking? I don't know. I've never heard that from anyone else, so I gotta ask. And thank you, Twitch Blackmore, for the follow. Welcome in. Glad you found us today. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday and your weekend. Nice, Mary. For the golden spot. I don't know. I think I would need a camera person to help me with that. Okay, so it's still maybe a bit runny looking, but I feel like we have to flip it. Which one do we go with first here? I'm gonna loosen up all the way around with this. Ready? Holy shnikey. It might not be centered, but we flipped it and it looks really good actually. Okay, let's pour some water in and then put the lid on. Smells like very caramelized. Sometimes you just gotta believe in your own self. And by sometimes, I mean all the time. One last pancake to rule them all. Done with the non-stick. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, thank you. 1,816 bitlies, which sets us over to 76% of the way through our fund. Thank you, Cookie. Mary, I can't keep up. Thank you, Mary. Mary donated Leet to us. $13.37 for the food truck, she says, and always teaching me awesome recipes. Thank you so much, Mary. We appreciate that. Your name's going on the double door fridge. What can I say? Unreal. Yeah, Leet. Uber late. Uber late. Can you flip it? Yes, you can. Interesting, Palooza. In 1816, a volcanic eruption and cooling sun brought about snow, sleet, and frost. The world experienced a sudden drop in temperatures and an uptick in erratic weather patterns, causing massive food shortages across the northern hemisphere. Are you saying that we're going through that again? The year without a summer. This will be an awesome flip. We already did it. Let that moisture evaporate. Finish cooking out. Oh, just for the 1816 bits. Unreal. You survived till 11, Vune. Good one. Vune, I just want to show you, because they did come out, and I mean while we're working on this. This is how they came out, the ones that didn't burn. Can I crick it open? Dee! Thanks for the reminder. It's like chewy and crunchy. I love the citrus. And like the heavy nuts. I just burnt one pan of them though, so I'm a bit sad. That's all. But very good. I would make that again. I'm happy I used the hazelnut instead of almond. Soft gingerbread, or sorry, soft German gingerbread cookies baked on gingerbread wafers. So nom. I like it because it's not too sweet either. Thank you for suggesting that and also finding that recipe. I feel like it was a good one. Okay, ready? Oh, I just tore that one side a bit, but the rest of it's really perfect. souffle. I mean, not like the thickest ever. We could have maybe taken more time to get it thicker. But for our first try, I am happy with how that turned out. Just turn off the induction. Good to go. So good. So yeah, I'm actually going to take this out to let it start cooling off. And Vune, I hope you have a good rest. Get some sleep in your life, okay? It's never fun being sleep deprived. Bye! Yeah, see you tomorrow. Monday menu plan stream. The best. Maya. Hello, Maya. Maya says, my sister would have explained the smaller number of cookies from the recipe by saying she decided on half of it, no mention of the burn bits. For the little German soft gingerbreads, I think it's just how I had the sheet pans in there, and then maybe the Traeger got a bit hot. Doesn't regulate quite as well as an oven, right? But yeah, still very good. Would try again for sure. Let me just check out, actually, the ones that I think I burnt. Oh, yeah. The ones that I think I burnt. They're defo burnt. But I want to just, like, pick it off. Huh? Yeah, I would just, like, bite it off. Sad, though, that we had to waste some of the wafers. Okay, friendos. That's it. We did it. I'm seriously, like, in a coma. What did I have? One... Not even one pancake, a bunch of pork, and some compote. Yeah, we have more charcoal. I was just thinking ahead. Crispy. Very crispy. Wait, you're saying Ash is not trending anymore? Shoot. Do we want to go see... Kanara? I don't even know who's on. Hunger Service is playing Jackbox. If anyone has any recommendations, you can share that as well. Dana's Kitchen? She's baking Christmas cookies. Chef Rob Mary? We can go see them. I know that he raided not long ago. If you manage to crack a gingerbread wafer in 3 parts, Frank says, you get to make a wish? I will keep that in mind then. We might get lucky. Okay, we're gonna raid Chef Rob Creations. Let everyone go for today, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Just trying to turn this fan off. There we go. Spelt that right? Yes, I did. Was that you doing stuff? Okay, computer. Okay, we got the raid set up. What a fun stream. Like I said, quick and easy Sunday. Usually they don't go over 3 hours. We're just over that mark. But we baked our gingerbreads today. We tried our hand at the Japanese souffle pancakes. For sure a make again. I think I might have to whip the whites just a little bit more next time so the batter didn't kind of spread out as much. So something to remember as well for all of you. But yeah, really, really delicious to pair with roasted pork and that style of compote. Looking forward to trying something different another time. As always, thank you for the wonderful weekend of cooking, friendos. I feel like we were able to spread the deliciousness for sure and add some inspiration into your life for holiday cooking coming up. I know a lot of people will also have some time off, so test yourself. Try out some new recipes. You don't always have to do what you've always done. And yeah, we're always around on Discord and Twitch if you need any help during the week and we're not here. Other than that, I think we're gonna say bye for today. And we'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific, to plan our next week of cooking. Thank you for everything, friends. It means a lot to us. And we will see you next time. Let's go see what Chef Rob Creations is up to. Sammy, say bye.
Bye.
Bye.